Hold on a second, I'm gonna... Fuck. Sorry, we're just all trying to throw this all together.
Yeah, no problem.
But before, I start recording, I'm assuming people watching on your end must be like bored to tears right now. It's just...
Oh, for the last 10 minutes, they watched me review my replays and mark the ones that had swarm hosts in them, so I think they're good at boredom.
Why mark the ones that have swarm hosts in them?
Every time I post a replay pack, people are like, "Hey, can you just not include the ones that don't have swarm hosts in them? Because I don't want to watch those." So I'm starting to mark the ones that have swarm hosts in them with an SH so that people can filter through them if they don't like my other play. Because apparently my ZVZ is boring and not very creative or fun. That, and I'm going to put one together for day 9 so that he can ignore it.
Okay. Yeah.
But after his swarm host special he did recently, everyone's saying I should put one together for him to watch. So is she wanting to be on the call or just practice against you, or what was...
I have no idea. I'm asking her right now, like, you want to be on the call or not? And she is, like, being all weird about it.
Well, the one thing that's tricky is if I'm going to be helping out with instruction as you play, we'll want to take her out of the call for that part, because otherwise she's... Even if she tries not to react to what I say, she's going to be like, oh, he just told you to go Hydra. Okay, I'm going to transition into Mass Colossus, you know?
Okay. She just left to get her socks. She's like, I gotta go get my socks. Okay, whatever.
I never play StarCraft without my socks. That's fine. I never play StarCraft with socks on. I don't know why.
Really? Yeah, I'm not wearing socks either.
Yeah, I can't play StarCraft with shoes on or socks on. It's ridiculously distracting for some reason. Then again, Einstein never wore socks, so maybe that says something about me. I have Einstein DNA in me.
Oh, apparently.
Yep.
Okay. All right, I'm going to invite you all to the party.
Cool.
Invite party.
Huzzah.
Party. Okay. Alright. So, now that we're all together, in one happy family, I'm going to start recording on my end, pretty quickly. Okay, alright. I'll be recording in 3, 2, 1. Здравствуйте, товарищи, and welcome to our 4th coaching session with Rekatan on our road to Badassery. And today we're going to change things up a little bit, and I'm assuming that I'm not going to be playing Rekatan. In fact, I'm going to be playing my Protoss sparring partner, is what it looks like it's going to happen, KTcraft. And we'll see how that goes. She really consistently kicked my ass yesterday, so I had not only the humiliation of, losing, but I also had the added, nature of losing to a girl. So it was really tough.
Yeah,
but
it's okay. We live in an enlightened world now.
Yeah, yesterday was pretty rough. I was hit pretty hard on the ladder, and mainly that's because on Friday I was, went a little overboard, and then I came home on Saturday and was really hungover, and it's like, I really want to play StarCraft, and that was not a good choice. And then after that, after getting handed my ass on the ladder, I decided that I was going to play some unranked matches, and apparently the unranked matchmaking system sucks, because the first opponent it put me with was a bronze player, and I should have just left, but I was like, it's such a bad mood that I just wanted to destroy something. So It was just kind of like a gong show. I expanded to every resource patch on the map, and then I built a bunch of ultralisks and dropped them in his base. And then I watched the replay again and laughed. So
It's effectively Mike Tyson beating up an old lady.
pretty much, it was like me beating up a guy in a wheelchair. I felt like a horrible human being after I did that.
So I'm guessing he either made 19 drones or 157.
Oh, it was bad. It was like an APM of like 30.
He was like, whatever. Let's make 7 spawning pools and let's put a spine crawler here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty much.
gonna drop creep over at my 7th base and put a spine crawler there.
But yeah, it was rough. Not a good day yesterday. I don't think I won a single match besides that one against the guy in Bronze League. So yeah, but in other news, I do have a build order, like you asked. Whether or not it's an effective one, I guess we'll have to see. It's really, really good. It's going to blow your mind. It's 6 drones, spawning pool, lings. No. I've actually got a real one.
Hey, it's viable on Tal'Darim Malter.
Yeah. Well, so what I've been going is 14 pool,
Okay.
17 extractor, 18 hatchery, 22 roach warden. Oh, well, and I mean, once the spawning pool pops, it's like queen and then lings. And then I spend my first 100 gas on ling speed, second on overlord speed, and then I try to have my layer out by 40. Then I drone to like 44 supply, and I try and have my layer try to have my layer started at 44 supply, and then after that I build either a hydralisk den based on if I see lots of sky, like the air units, or a spire if I see lots of gateway units.
Okay. So your start is crippling you because you're going both metabolic boost and a very quick roach warren. 22 roach warrens, super quick.
Okay.
So I would say if you're gonna go roach, you're gonna want to bump that back a little bit. What was I guess first question, what's the justification for the 22 roach warren?
Basically, I fear like 4-gate pressure, and I feel that if it comes, also my friend is very partial to early zealot pressure. It's something she does just about every matchup, so I like to have early roaches to help deal with that.
Okay, so the counter to 4-gate is scouting, and I remember during our last session, there was a lot of times that I had to kind of look around the map and go, "Have you made a Zergling yet?" It's like 5 minutes into the game. Have you made any Zerglings? And it turned out you just were never Zergling scouting. So we're gonna work on a lot of that, and so we're probably gonna overhaul this quite a bit. But as long as we've got you thinking about your build order, that's the important thing.
That's what I thought was pretty much going to happen. Is that I'd come in with something and we work on it, and it's like when you write your essay in college, is like you got your rough draft, and then you work on it with your professor or whatever, and he helps you improve it, and then by the end you've got something that's pristine and nice.
Yeah. This one I'm putting all sorts of red marker scribbles on. It's going to say, you can do better. I expect more from you. No. This is fine. I want to get you actively thinking about why do you need all of these different early game, basically aggression options. Because whenever someone goes 22 Roach Warren and then immediately follows it up with Metabolic Boost, I say that they're going Roachling all in.
I see.
That's indicative to me that they've got a really crisp build that they're trying to hit, and they just go, hey, let's Roachling all in every game and roll the dice, and I'll get a 55% win rate by coin flipping. And there's people who do that with a very similar build to what you just described.
I see.
So what you're then saying is, well, now I'm going to macro out of it and go Muta or something else, Hydra, but that if your opening is forcing you to go all in and then you're not actually going all in, then you're basically just going a really, really inefficient macro.
I see.
Okay, so what I want to do for this first game is we're going to just watch the build. I want to see this exact build in action because right now I can kind of see it in my head, but I want to just see if it's what I kind of suspect. So, let's see. Actually, I'll make you the party leader since you know which maps you have trouble with and which ones you'd like to work on.
Oh, okay.
So, no pressure, but you are now the leader.
Okay, let's see here. Custom games. Recently played. Honestly, at least most of the 1v1 matchups, the maps I don't have vetoed, I feel pretty comfortable with them all. But let me go. Let me check to see what map I have the worst win rating on, and we'll do that one.
Sounds good.
Letters, statistics. Besides Core Hall City, looks like the one I have the worst win rating on is Newkirk Precinct.
That is not surprising. A lot of people have trouble with that map.
Since at even 50%. Okay, we'll do that.
Your worst map is an even 50%? Is EVP?
Oh, it's for no. That's just in general, and that's the one I'm talking about. That's I've got some that were below, like Core Hall City, which stands at like 29%, but I've got that one vetoed, so I don't worry about it.
Gotcha. Okay, well, sounds good. I love how you managed to pick the one portrait that does kind of look like a Russian leader.
Yeah, exactly. I wish there's no Minsk portrait, is there?
Well, no, there's a Minsk portrait, but
Is there?
yeah, I don't think it's.
I know there's.
Stukov is actually Russian, so I think this one's better.
It's true. I don't know. Manx is my favorite StarCraft character, so I feel like I should represent like the evil dictator. But okay, are we good to go?
We are good to go.
Okay.
So this first game, I'm not going to provide any instruction on build order changes. It's just going to be react to what we see kind of stuff.
Okay.
But your initial build order, I'm just going to say, okay, he's making this. And then
So
we'll make the most with what we have.
So I should just follow the build order that I regularly use.
Yep, because we're kind of trying to diagnose the problems here, and we got to see it in action to be able to actually then determine what's occurring.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to switch my camera to your camera so that no cheating occurs. Let's see if I have referee. Oh, I have observer. Okay, oh well. And I'm probably not going to talk too terribly much during this.
Okay. So people will be bored silly.
For this kind of coaching, I just want you to be able to concentrate.
Yeah. So I feel bad for the people watching this right now. I feel like we should be more entertaining. Always worry about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I'm that way when I stream too. I always feel like I need to start singing the Oompa Loompa song from Willy Wonka or something when things get quiet. It is an amazing song, you have to admit.
It is pretty cool. You can't go wrong with that song.
Well, no, I think people probably kind of understand it. I even saw a couple comments on, I think it was the BattleNet forums thread, where they were saying, you might want to chat less because it seemed like he was really distracted.
Yeah.
So,
By the way, I had a comment on my Facebook page by, I believe, a guy, his name was Christopher, and he wants you to say terrible, terrible damage for some reason.
I know why. Okay, well, that'll get
Well, I
us
mean,
something
I
to-
know, I mean, it's like the popular, like, StarCraft joke, but...
Well, and I get told that a lot, that I either sound like Tom Hanks or Dustin Browder.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think I probably sound more like Dustin Browder, right?
Yeah, I definitely don't hear Tom Hanks. I'm sorry. Sorry to, like, shatter your dreams.
There's a video I did a while back, and it was an issue with my mic, it turned out. Because I have nonstop issues with my mic. But I sounded just like Tom Hanks for that one video. It was this guide that I did on how to backspace inject for your queens. I'd go ahead and pull this drone out. We've already seen what we needed.
Okay.
We have a
drone.
Yeah, we have a Forge Fast Expand with a high ground forge, which means he actually does, or she actually does have a vulnerability there, but we're not going to capitalize on that.
Oh, good.
But there's
It'd
a
be nice
window
if
here
you
we
did.
can roachling this if we wanted to.
Alright, I'm gonna check to make sure there's no sneaky pylons here.
Catching that probe, that's good.
I mean, there are some benefits to knowing kind of what your opponent is doing. or at least maybe not know what she's doing, but knowing her playstyle.
Okay, so these Zerglings, we need one on each Zelnaga, and we need one right in front of her natural.
Okay. I don't know, I do this with Terran, like, all the time, but for some reason...
And they're not on control groups either, so remember that, because that's
Do
something
I need to put, like the two Zerglings on control groups?
The two that are on the towers, no. The ones that are going to be in front of her natural, yes. Because you may need to retreat them for emergency situations. You may have a situation where you don't necessarily want to be able to see the Zelnagas. You'd like to have them back home defending.
Okay.
Yeah, you're going to hear me say right and terrible damage a few times. The right might not make sense to you, but he did an interview, Dustin Browder did, where he said right like 70 times over the course of a 10-minute interview. It was really bad. Like, in a single sentence, he would manage to say it 2 or 3 times. These Zerglings,
Champ.
this is actually just kind of a little nitpick, but these Zerglings actually are within vision if he has a wall.
Okay.
And you want them to be just outside of his vision, or her
There.
vision, I'm sorry. And let's go ahead and rally both of your hatcheries to your natural, because you're oversaturating your main.
Okay.
And let's
Oh,
go
you mean the drones? The
Yes.
drones.
Yes. And let's pull, we'll just pull 6 drones off and put it at your natural.
Okay. Ah,
Because
crap.
everything from 20 to 23 is not so good.
Oh, it's supply blocked.
That's okay.
Sad face.
36 supply block is pretty harsh.
Yeah.
So she has a propensity to Zealot Rush, right?
That and she likes lots of zealot harassment.
Okay.
Is her thing. It's like she warps him in all over the map, and you tough to keep up. See, like now she's gonna. This is the thing she does. She tries to take the Zelnagas away from you. Just send like zealots out to do that.
Okay, so pull off the Zelnaga on the bottom tower, and you're
Okay.
going to go ahead and wrap it back around to in front of her natural, because we want to see if anything else moves out.
Okay.
All the while, continue droning. You're floating pretty high here. Okay, we'll talk about that here after this. I heard something that we can change to make your macros so much faster, but we need
Okay.
to be out of the game to do it, so we'll
Okay.
hold off.
Oh, whoops! I forgot to start my layer. Now, it's time to scout. Go, Overlord.
Yeah, your Overlord placement is phenomenal. You're going to lose some to some Stalkers, but I love this
That's
Overlord
fine.
placement because I know from looking at this that this one
Oh,
Zealot
here
is all she's got. So go ahead and deal with that with the Queen and pull a few drones.
Oh, oops! I already like.
Drones at your natural. Fight. Nom 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 nom. A move, A
Get
move,
him!
A move, A move.
Get him!
Nom 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 nom. A move. No, not your Queen.
Oh, no!
There you go.
Like,
Okay.
whatever. It's dead.
Yeah, to make drones fight, you just always want to attack command and then click behind the unit you're attacking.
Okay.
Okay, here's some Zealots scooting out. Let's make you've got plenty of minerals. 3 spine crawlers and a hatchery.
Okay. Hatchery in my base?
In your
or?
main. In your main. To connect your creep.
Okay.
But 3 spine crawlers first. Those need to be going down right now, like yesterday. They're going to be late now. So you're going to make some Zerglings as well. Or actually roaches, since you have a roach one. Your supply block, though. Make more spines, actually. Let's make 2 more spines, because he's going to kill some of these. And you're going to buy time with those Zerglings and sacrifice your Queen if you need to, even. So get those Zerglings up front, just kind of scoot, bounce around and spam out. Okay, never mind. There's your Overlords. So actually, it looks like you're going to be good to go.
Okay.
Okay, so where do you feel the need to go from here? Because we haven't seen much tech. So what do you think is appropriate?
I want to go. My gut says mutas is right now, so I want to do some harassment.
Let's do it.
Okay.
You're going to want that 3rd gas. Or 4th
Yep.
gas, I'm sorry. Alright, 1 free Zealot. I call that a win.
Yeah.
I like it. Let's get a whole bunch of drones down to your main. I'm sorry, I should have reminded you of this. Once you get healthy saturation at your natural, go ahead and reset that rally point back to your main.
Okay.
So now your main can go, and you can have your natural staying where it's at, since you're going to lose some drones on that gas.
Okay.
Alright.
Should also make sure I put some overlords around.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and take our 3rd and get that 4th gas saturated. You
Do we
you've
have?
got enough
Oh,
roaches.
a third base. You mean?
Yes, and you've got enough roaches and zerglings here to go ahead and clean up any zealots that are going to be harassing that third. I would take the pocket third. It's much more defensible. So that's the one.
This one?
Yes.
Okay.
And I see no control groups. Not so good. Have all your zerglings and your roaches on a control group. This
I don't
will.
know why I'm having so much trouble with that. I can't figure out for the life of me what the hell the problem is.
Yeah,
Like, why?
you got to get that fixed because I will tell you, you will hit a very hard ceiling at high platinum, maybe
Yeah.
low diamond if you don't get that reined in. All right, let's.
All right.
Oh,
Do
Mutus, you
Oops.
are supply blocked for just
But
a little
the
bit.
overloads are done in like 2 seconds.
Good catch. And you've got some extra energy on your queen, so go ahead and get a little creep spread started when you're able. Okay, so it looks like you've been metagamed. Let's drop a Hydra
right.
Den and drop some spores.
Okay. I hate Phoenix Harass. It's my least favorite thing.
Take your zealots and roaches, send them over to
My zealots?
her vertical third. Or I'm sorry, your roaches and zerglings. Go ahead and attack move her vertical third in case she's expanding behind this.
Okay.
And go ahead and start making corruptors. And get those mutas over to her base. You want to be in her mineral line right now, pulling those Phoenix back, because as long as those Phoenix are there, you're going to be taking terrible, terrible damage.
Thanks.
No problem.
Do I?
Alright. So those overlords,
Okay.
you want to be hanging them out over
Whoa!
these spores.
I think all my roaches died. Oh wait, no. She's got.
yeah, she's got cannons up already. Tons
Yeah.
of cannons. Okay.
And void rays.
tons of cannons back in the main. It looks like you've gone Muta versus her quite a few times.
No.
No?
Actually, I think I've only gone Muta versus her once.
Yeah, because this looks almost like she's metagaming you. That's so many cannons.
I don't think there's much I can do.
Okay, so we're going to go into Hydra Roach now. Let's drop 2 evolution chambers. And you really need more spores. When you see this, you need to just plop down
I
2
just need
spores per
to
mineral line.
fucking go nuts with them.
Yeah, don't
Okay.
undermake spores, because you're going to lose drones anyways, so you might as well turn them into spores instead.
Okay. Okay. Roach Hydra, you said?
Yep. That's going to be your go-to when things aren't going well. Roach
Oh,
Hydra
man, I'm
Corruptor,
losing
I should
like
say.
all these fucking.
Yep. Also, make sure you get your rally point set for your macro hatchery, and you'll want it right outside of your, actually right where your others are rallied. So just press your hatchery hotkey and make sure you've got your macro hatchery on that as well.
Lost all my queens.
So we're going to go ahead and put all your mutas, your corruptors, your roaches, and your hydras all in one control group now.
Okay, I don't
what we're
think
gonna have to do.
I've lost all the Oh fuck! It's another Phoenix. You're pissing me off.
And this doesn't end until those spores go up.
Okay.
Still haven't made them, so you're in trouble. So you need one basically where they were recently sniping your overlords. And you may want to just go ahead and spam out some overlords, yeah. Alright, so your third is safe. Unfortunately, she has a very healthy third. I would go ahead and just control-click your idle workers button.
Okay.
And you're losing
Oh
a bunch
crap!
up
Here
top,
comes
so.
the zealots.
Yeah.
Told you they were coming.
Well, your mutas should be cleaning that up right now.
Oh fuck! Where are they? There they are. But there's no way I'm going to be able to kill them all.
No, you've already taken too much damage, honestly. I feel like pretty much our only hope now is that our opponent's going to not go Colossus. So continue spamming out Corruptor and Hydra, but I think you're going to probably lose before that can occur. So go ahead and reset your rally point to right behind your spines. And we're just going to spam out Roaches and Hydras. You're still floating resources, so let's go ahead and get 2 more macro hatcheries down. And she's still making Phoenix, so we're going to spam out Hydras. We're done with Corruptors, I would say. She's got enough Phoenix, she can start sniping them.
Okay.
And we're also done with Mutas.
Okay. So
And make sure to get that 1-1 started. If she's upgrading, she's already probably quite a bit ahead.
okay.
Alright, make sure everything's on a control group. Those are all without a control group.
There we go. Now they're in a control group.
Excellent. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and take our third. Very cautiously here. Yep. And we've got some idle units up top. Hey, move those. Quick, quick, quick. Ah, she's pulling back. You had a chance there to clean up about half of her army. This is still going to be a pretty good engage, so just keep making Hydras. She's going to go for your third now, so defend that. And just keep spamming out units. You're on full unit production for now. Just because we're just trying to stay in this game.
Okay.
Especially since your main's mining out. We'll just transfer drones from that. And make sure you clean up those idle drones. You've still got 2 left. And keep your army at your third. All she needs is a couple volleys to clean that third up, so your army's way too far away right now. There you go. And let's get 1 Overseer on that army, just in case of a Dark Templar transition. And go ahead and start 1-1. What we're going to do is we're going to hit a 1-1 timing. The moment 1-1 finishes, we're going to go ahead and attack and cross our fingers, because we're kind of in that point in the game.
We're at the point where you're fucked.
Yeah.
Oh, Void Rays.
Just attack move right below where the Void Rays are with all your units. Nope, too far back.
You mean like right here?
Yeah,
or
right there. Yep, right there. You're trying to force her into the spore. There we go. At least getting her back. Go ahead and keep chasing with the Hydras. You've got a chance to clean all these up for free, virtually. Excellent. That is an engagement you needed.
My drones are under attack somewhere.
Pull up top. You've got Zealots up top you can clean up now. Keep making units, though. Whenever you're in an engagement, just remember to press your hatchery hotkey and make more units. Yeah, you move those Zealots. That entire army is free cleanup with her air gone. Move vertical, vertical. There you go. Nope.
Oh, up here. Okay.
Yeah, and you got to make sure you're not on move command during that. Okay, so the big issue there was the micro.
Yeah.
She caught you with a move command. And
okay.
So you ended up with a really bad engagement. You could have just attack moved and been in a lot better shape. I really don't want you to worry about any kind of micro for a while.
Okay.
Just attack move everything for now, especially when you're on Hydras. Mutas you can micro, but everything else I want to just attack move at all times. Okay, so it looks like we are set for this game.
I think we're kind of done.
We're kind of done. The spines are doing terrible, terrible damage, but it's not going to be enough. All right. So, where do you think that went wrong?
Oh, I think a better question is where did it go right?
Also a good question. Okay. There's actually 2 ways we can go with this.
Yeah, level up.
Oh, well, that's good. We're definitely going to have you play more against her, but I'm kind of wondering if maybe it would be beneficial for me to play kind of my own version of that build and talk you through the differences that I make.
What do you mean, like you play her?
Me play her, and just she does the exact same thing.
Okay.
Now, it's up to your preference. Some people learn better from one, some people learn better from other. It's just a matter of if you learn better from doing or seeing.
Well, let's see it and see how that goes. I mean, I don't see the harm in it.
Okay.
Being weird about it.
Uh-oh. If she's not up for it, we can have you play still.
Yeah.
It's just I'm kind of hoping I can show how the reaction can go differently.
Okay.
By the way, are you able to hear that on my headphones?
You're typing?
No, never mind. It was something else. I mean, I actually took my glasses off to clean them, and I can hear it really loudly through my headset.
Well, I can hear you like fiddle-faffing around, but it's not like overwhelming where I can't hear anything else.
Okay.
Okay. Should I, like...
Okay, there's one thing I want to fix. before I forget. So I heard
What's
you
that?
making drones,
Oh, okay.
and
Oh, should I cancel this then?
no, this is fine. We can have it up.
Okay.
I heard you making drones, and I heard this.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's indicating to me that you are not using one key press spawning. You're mashing the D key, you're mashing the H key, right?
Yes.
Okay. So we're gonna switch that over. Whenever you spawn something, I want you to just press the button and hold it down.
Okay.
And if
Well, I
that,
mean, is it really markedly faster?
well, it's about to be.
Okay.
Go ahead and Alt Tab.
I can't Alt Tab while recording.
Okay, that's trouble. So you might just want to, I guess, we'll knock
Well, we can
this out
stop. We
afterwards.
can stop recording for like a second.
No, I don't want it to mess up your video. But this is such a huge improvement in your play. Basically, there's a setting in your control panel that will change the repeat speed on your keyboard.
Yeah.
And you want that to be as short as possible so that you can just hold down the key and it's almost instantaneous. So,
Okay, so I go to like control panel, like keyboard repeat
let me-
speed or something.
as I stream my control panel, but I guess no one really cares. Hey guys, this is what's on my computer, but this is what's on every computer. So yeah, you're gonna go to control panel, and then if you're on the icons display rather than the dumb categories display, go to keyboard, and then under the speed tab, you're gonna have repeat delay and repeat rate.
Okay.
And you want repeat delay to be you basically want both of them all the way over to the right side.
I see.
And it's going to make such a huge difference in your unit spawning. First off, you're not going to have carpal tunnel from mashing your D key all the time.
I feel like a badass when I do it, and it increases your APM, doesn't it? Or
Well, this is going to increase your APM so much more because you're
okay.
going to hit a bunch of injections, and then you're going to spawn your zerglings by holding down the Z key, and you're going to spawn 80 zerglings in half a second. And
Who the hell is this guy?
Cool. He's trolling us. We can kick him. He's one of my buddies.
Is this where the party is? Oh, okay.
Okay. So as I rudely kick him out. But yeah, you're going to have such a huge increase in your unit spawning and by association your APM from this. So just make sure you always catch yourself. That's another thing like the control grouping. You want to just have like this little reminder in the back of your head.
Just hold it down.
Yeah, but this one's going to be easy to remember because the first time you do this, it feels so cool.
Okay.
Because you literally just press the button and half a second later all your spawning is done rather than having to mash the key for 2 straight seconds.
Okay.
All right, we are ready. So I'm going to make some subtle changes to your build order.
Okay.
I'm going to take out the roach horn, leave the metabolic boost. This is great if you're going muta, because then you'll have speedlings to accompany those mutas. Other than that, there's going to be a lot of just kind of really small changes that I'm going to make, and they're going to add up in a big way. But the big thing I want to show here is how your reaction to those phoenixi. I don't know
Phoenixes, I think, is the correct plural.
it sounds so weird
I
to say
think so.
phoenixes, because there's an X followed by an S sound, but maybe it is. So I'll go ahead and go 14 pool. I'm going to delay the gas a little bit. But we're still
You
going to
actually knew what that was? I didn't know what it was.
Oh yeah, it's a little dude with his hand saluting.
Okay.
Back when I played EVE Online, people did it all the time in my guild.
I see.
I'm a nerd like that. So
Alright.
hopefully we're going to get some good stuff out of this because
Should I turn off KTcraft's vision and just watch yours?
yeah, because
Okay.
we want to be as surprised as possible.
Okay.
Because how you react when you go muta and they go phoenix is really tricky. Part of it is I'm also going to tighten up your timings quite a bit, so
Okay.
my mutas are going to arrive quite a bit sooner.
So you're doing pretty much the same build.
Mhm.
Seems like.
Minus the roach warren.
Minus the rush ward. So 14 pool. And we'll see what happens from there.
I'll go ahead and do 15 hatchery.
Oh, we're going to do 15 hatch instead of 18 hatch.
Yeah, that hatchery was a little late.
Oh,
Now,
that works for me.
She is showing us a early probe, but we'll see if we can get this down. Yep, we are going to get locked.
Yeah. Generally speaking, the earlier my hatchery is, the happier I am.
Okay.
Unless it's like a 6 hatch. I don't know if that would work.
6 hatch is probably not a good build.
Yeah.
You're welcome to try it, but
I would love to see what would happen.
Could be a handicap we could play on sometime.
Yeah.
Oops, bad rally point. Now, this is why I recommend maybe 15 pool, 15 hatch, because you notice I had a bit of a delay there until my queen was ready to spawn.
Yeah.
And that was because of 14 pool rather than 15 pool.
I see.
So that's just kind of worth taking note. Haven't grabbed my gas yet, just taking my sweet time on that.
So it seems like, at least against Protoss, the early gas is not as important.
No, and it sets you back quite a bit.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
My Overlord actually should be more active, but I'm busy talking. So what my Overlord is doing is checking the gas. So I'm seeing, okay, we definitely are up against an expand build. And that's very important because you're not going fast gas. So what this allows me to do is say, well, I'm up against an expand build. Guess what? I'm making only 2 Zerglings. I'm just going to take the bottom Zelnaga, and then I'm going to go ahead and scoot right over to the natural. Got our probably first gateway here. Grabbing 2 more queens, and I'm ready to grab that first gas. Alright. Looks like...
Fast forge expand.
Yep, high ground
With
forge.
Forge on high ground.
Low ground cannon. Yeah, since there's no wall off there, one thing she probably has trouble with is people who roachling all in, which we may, for the fun of it, we might do a roachling all in one of these games to abuse this.
Okay. Well, I don't think she goes the same build every time, but...
Oh, okay. Well, the positioning might be typical. It might be similar, though. A lot of Protoss, they have kind of a common positioning for their buildings they use every time.
I see.
So notice I have 2 Zerglings, and I'm just making the most of them. These 2 Zerglings are doing so much for me, and I'm not putting my Overlords out because these Zerglings are going to cover most of what I need. I do have one that's going to wrap around the top, just in case it can spot any kind of hidden
shenanigans.
Yes. Evil shenanigans. Points to anyone who's watching on YouTube who knows what movie that's from. Okay.
I don't.
That was from Super Troopers.
Oh, okay. Never seen it.
Oh, great movie. Oh, you owe it to yourself to see that movie. So one thing that would tell me I actually may not want to go muted against this opponent, if I was not forcing it, is already a cannon in the main. I can abuse that. I can go ahead and say, you know what, I will go fast third, or maybe I'll go into a swarm host or something like that. Because if they're already making a cannon in their main, whoops, forgot my layer. That's okay. It'll be a good comparison since yours was a little late too. So, since they already have a cannon in their main, they're going to be able to defend against Muta a lot better.
I see.
But notice what all this did. I delayed my gas, and now I have 2 active creep tumors. I have an extra queen. I have just all around a healthier economy. So there's a lot going on here that's really good for me. And all the while,
what was the gas timing again? Did you get that?
I don't know. I honestly wing it a little bit. I would say it was around 24 or so, but we would have to watch the replay to get a specific timing.
I see.
This one, I'm literally just trying to reproduce the same general concept you had. Okay, we see a couple zealots moving across, so now I make my spines. I'm going to make 4 Zerglings, 6 Zerglings, and I'm going to defend with queens. 3 queens are going to easily deal with 2 zealots, but the 2 spines are just to buy time in case there also is something else going on here. Some kind of warp in because a probe snuck by or something to that effect. Alright, we're ready to drop our spire. Now I'm just hanging out, making sure there's no expansion going up. Nothing yet. And I'm going to go ahead and spam out some Zerglings, because we're going to actually go ahead and do a lot of aggression here behind these mutas. Clever micro there. It's always fun to do. You can actually just minimize zealot damage, especially when they don't have 1/1 yet, by just scooting your Zerglings around between each attack.
Oh, really?
Yep, because they won't get 3 consecutive hits on the same Zergling. The AI will automatically target the nearest Zergling. So every time you reposition them, you're resetting that AI's targeting, resulting in
Less damage.
less damage
Well,
to a specific Zergling. So it's very easy to clean up one Zealot if it's not microed by your opponent without losing any Zerglings. Especially once you have Metabolic. Alright, these Zerglings are now going to start roaming a bit, and we're going to go ahead and take our third behind this. I may even double expand behind this. It's going to depend on what I see. Okay. So,
it's like she might be expanding.
yeah, that's my suspicion. And that's where these Zerglings are going to be great, because this combined with the Mutas are going to allow me to really keep the contain strong. More of that micro.
Those poor zealots. They didn't stand a chance.
They're like, we're trying! We just can't hit them! It's too much terrible, terrible damage! Alright, so now we have the Mutas out and we see Phoenix. Immediately, I'm going to go, hey, look at that, we need some spores. And I'm
Okay.
making tons of queens. Now notice my minerals are very high. I'm letting them float. I want this to be as accurate as possible. But what's going on here is I'm forcing those Phoenix to return home immediately.
I see.
And I'm also trying to cut off gas while also harassing up top. Now, it looks like there's going to be enough here to deal with it, so I'm going to spam out some more Zerglings. Now, notice what's going on here. I spammed out those spores so fast that this harass already has to end.
Well, she's not. Oh, there they come. Okay, so she's not pulling.
She's
pulling
not.
them back.
And that's surprising, because more and more of these Mutas are going to be able to get a lot of work done. They've already cut off one of the gas. And notice we are a base up, and we have a really healthy army. And now I'm just going to be able to very casually go into Ling Muta Hydra, because we know our opponent has yet to expand. In fact, I'm going to check the vertical just to make sure, because last game she did take a extra expansion there. And now I'm ready to start spamming out drones, because I'm feeling pretty comfortable in my ability to defend this from here. So as soon as these overlords pop, we'll be good to go. Alright, so now actually we see the Phoenix count is actually pretty low now compared to our Muta count. And you can, until they have the range upgrade, you can go Muta versus Phoenix very healthy, very comfortably. So we're going to do that here. You just want to keep scooting up. It's actually very similar to that Zergling Myco. You're just trying to continue to close that gap and then attacking as efficiently as possible. Alright, that Zergling I had positioned up top is paying for itself.
Which one? The one at the expansion there? Or?
At the vertical, yeah. Just killed a pro. Shut down an attempt to expand. And we see a whole bunch of zealots moving around up the top, so I'm going to go ahead and shut that down. It looks like this is a run by and an attempt to finally expand. Tons of cannons back home. This is a big reaction from our opponent. Not going to be uncommon at your current MMR. They're going to overreact to the Mutas, which is going to open them up to the Hydra switch, because they're investing so much in cannons at home that they're then not going to be able to deal with the fact that you're switching into units that do very well versus cannons, and they just don't have enough army at that point. Now notice how important it is that my army is on control groups. If these Zerglings weren't on control groups, they would not be doing anything to delay her third. And as a result, I'm able to actually get very healthy saturation on my third. And I'm going to be taking a fourth when she takes her third. Now I did just notice that my own natural is a little low. Looks like maybe she got some lift-ups on the drones while I wasn't watching. And since there's so many cannons, I'm just using the Mutas to keep the Phoenix zoned out. Alright, so now we are ready to start spamming out Hydras momentarily. So I'm going to go ahead and we have a pretty high resource count still. I'm going to go ahead and let that stay where it's at. Since we delayed that third so heavily, we're going to be pretty comfortable just switching right into this. And in this case, I'm going to put the Hydras on the same group as my Zerglings. Normally I would not, but I really don't think we want to push you higher than 2 control groups for now, since you're kind of still forgetting them. Going to get some drones at my fourth, And I'm pulling these mutas back down. If I trade mutas for Phoenix, I'm pretty happy with that at this point.
Why?
Because the mutas aren't really going to be too cost-effective any longer. I'd love to have them with my army, but I don't necessarily have to. Pushing them into these Hydras is great, too, because now she has nowhere to go. She's moving into Spore Crawlers everywhere she goes, and that's why it's so important you spam out those Spore Crawlers. I'm going to get all these Phoenix. One left.
Oh, no, I don't think he's going to make it. Oh, he might.
Oh, he's faster. Just barely faster. Oh,
Oh.
watch it, watch it. Oh, there we
Oh,
go.
no. Oh, no, there it goes.
All right, so another fun thing here is we notice I'm heavily committed to Zerglings, and I don't really want to be. There's a lot of Zealots out by now.
Sacrifice them.
Well, we're going to turn them into Banelings.
Oh.
They synergize extremely well with Hydra because they shut down the sentries.
Oh, very good precious creep tumor. Or one of them.
It's brutal.
No.
All right. So we're just about ready to go ahead and push out. But notice there's never a point here where I feel like I'm in trouble. You know, it's never a case where, oh my god, I can't get rid of the Phoenix. Because that reaction to the initial spotting of the Phoenix, I just spammed out so many Spore Crawlers. And that's super important. Alright, so we've got a lot up top. I'm going to go ahead and let the... Actually, I'm going to split up my army just a little bit here. Clean up the bottom army as quickly as possible.
Oh.
Mutas can take care of the rest. And I'm actually going to grab some more Zerglings. Since I have yet to see Colossus, Baneling is going to be so good. So I'm grabbing more Zerglings. I'm going Baneling Hydra with just my remaining Muta army. Alright, she's actually upgrading shields. That's not going to do too well trading with Hydras. So more and more we're going to be able to directly trade here. Also, her Zealots are going to be very weak because they only have 50 shields. Alright, we're going to grab some more drones. Go ahead and grab our
So,
fifth.
Baneling Hydra is a good combination, at least versus Protoss?
I'm doing this in an entirely reactionary fashion, actually.
I see. Okay, it's not something you should do necessarily. It's not like a rule of thumb.
Oh, it's completely viable. But the thing is, both Banelings and Hydras are hard countered by Colossus. So the reason I'm doing this is because I have yet to see any Colossus.
I see.
If she was heavy into Colossi, I would just morph what I had remaining into Banelings. But instead, since I have yet to see anything at all, and actually I see charge, I'm feeling pretty comfortable about this. Now, there may be some High Templar switch later on, but Banelings do really well against those as well. Okay, I'm going to let the Mutas take care of any aggression. It looks like she's trying to distract me with these. So I'm going to go ahead and get some aggression going of my own. Go ahead and fight with the drones for just a little bit here.
I just walked by a pylon.
I'm not too worried. There we go. And we are ready to go ahead and... Basically what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to keep the rally strong. So I'm going to be producing this entire time. And we may just outright blow this up. I think we will. Boom. A few more. There we go. You can do that when you feel you're ahead enough. If you're not...
Just throw Banelings away.
Well, you try and wrap around.
I see.
So, if you notice what happened was I wrapped around it with my Banelings so that the probes were getting hit at the same time.
I see.
And they will kill the Banelings, and the probes will go ahead and clean up as well. And then the end result is the Nexus is already very low, and then you can go ahead and finish it off. Gonna lose a few here. Now, the reason I was able to do that is because I was so far ahead. I was in a situation where I felt like I could go ahead and remax immediately and do just fine. Get a bit of a surround here, and we are good to go. Pretty good storm there. But notice we're right back up to 200 supply. I mean, we just took a ton of losses, 2 consecutive engagements, both losing about 40 supply worth of pure Baneling. I'm going to go ahead and let that die. We're going to go ahead and finish the game here. So I'm going to spam out spines. That 5th was fairly expendable. And we, at this point, since we already took out her 3rd, we want to go ahead and just end the game. But this is where that strong economy that we established earlier is so important. And you're not allowed to establish that if both A, you go really early gas, and B, you allow the Phoenix to wreck your base. because
Nice.
I can remax 2 more times probably.
The zealots cleaned up those spine crawlers.
That they did. Looks like we have more than I planned on, so we'll go ahead and... Oh, idle drones. That's the problem. I was wondering where some of my drones were. At this point, we can honestly just go ahead and say, you know what, you cannot kill my main. You cannot kill my natural. So we can just scoot right on up and finish this off. Okay. So, that probably felt very different to watch, right?
Yeah. I mean, like, again, you make it, when you watch it, it looks so easy. Jesus Christ, you had 375 or 373 APM.
Well, yeah, and that's, I mean, in that regard, I maybe cheated a bit. Realistically, I maybe wanted to tone back my APM. But
Yeah.
I guess the important things to take away from that were not necessarily at the end when I had so much stuff, but what allowed
at
me
the
to get so
beginning.
much stuff. Because the Phoenix still caught me off guard. They still did a bunch of damage in my main and nat, but it ended fairly quickly, and I did a bunch of counter damage with my mutas. I shut down gas mining on 1 out of 4 extractors, which is a really big deal against someone who's opened air. I took out a couple pylons. Eventually I pulled back those Phoenix. Typically with your master level opponent, the Phoenix are going to turn around right away. Because more often than not, they're not going to be making all those extra cannons. So they're going to have to turn around.
I see.
In this case, she made some extra cannons, so they allowed her some room to hang out in my main and nat with those Phoenix. So, and then the other thing is, the moment you see the Phoenix, this applies to Banshees and Void Rays, pretty much any air-based harass. Don't be afraid to make 3 spores per base, 2 in the mineral line and 1 in some kind of, maybe, kind of
Up front.
yeah, to cover overlords and a macro hatch and things like that, tech structures. Okay. So
All right.
let's go ahead and get game number 3 going. You'll play from here on out probably.
Okay, sounds good. We're going to do Newark Precinct again, I guess, because that's the map of the day.
Okay. So we're going to make subtle changes to your build now. For this first game, since we've seen what's going on, we're going to delay your gas quite a bit. So go ahead and 15 pool rather than 14, I would say. And, you can keep the 14 pool if you want. That's fine. It's
Okay,
actually
so-
a little safer.
Well, it doesn't matter. 15 pool is probably better.
Okay. And I'll tell you when to make gas.
Okay.
So that this isn't something where you, say, now? Wait, now?
All right. Do you want her to do the same kind of playstyle, or just do whatever? Filet?
Yes.
I don't know. Anyway. Okay.
Okay.
Are you?
No. I'm German.
I see. You speak German?
I don't. Yeah, I'm like probably, I don't know what generation,
Oh, okay.
8th generation immigrated when, America was founded kind of deal, so. Immigrated before America was founded somehow, yet not Native American.
Awesome. Yeah, okay. Are we ready to go?
Hold up. Important message. Okay, we're ready to go. Now she's worried. Oh, you guys are Canadian, so you guys get,
Oh, no, she's not Canadian.
Oh, okay.
She lives in, like, Ohio or something. I don't know.
Oh, no kidding. I feel sorry for her. I live in Ohio, too. It's a rough life.
Oh, no, maybe I got confused. Because she's in a different time zone than you.
Oh, yeah, very different time zone, actually, if it's still morning for her.
No, it's she's 2 hours ahead of me, and you're 3, so.
Oh, she said good morning. That was odd.
That's because she's a weird one.
Ah.
So do I build gas now?
Now, one more drone, then you can milk gas. It's like, are we there yet?
Yeah.
No. Got another 57 miles. Are we there yet? No, 57 miles doesn't pass in 30 seconds. I will pull this car over.
we've got too many underlings. I need to spawn more overlords.
I wish I
My
actually
favorite
had
is like
underlings.
watching like Korean like Zerg players and like listening to like the spawn more overlords and we don't have enough minerals in Korean because it just sounds like so terrifying.
Yeah, it's like
Like-
Igorodicha.
It like literally sounds like an alien language.
It's like, what did you just say? It's so scary. Yeah, I know. It doesn't
Yeah.
even sound like Korean when they have the voice actor do it either. Like, I can recognize Korean, but when they have the voice actor for the Zerg do it, it's like, no, that's not Korean.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's an alien language that they made up.
Yep. They're like, we're just going to make Korean Zerg sound like aliens. Which would make sense since they're aliens.
Well, so are the Protoss. I guess to a lesser extent the Terrans, because it's not like, well, I guess they're from Earth, but they don't live on Earth. I don't know. At what point do you become an alien? And
Well, and they're not genetically the same as humans.
yeah,
They did take a lot of, genetic rejects, basically, as well as criminals, and put them on that initial ship they sent out.
yeah.
Now I'm on that probe for a bit. Looks
So-
like there's no pylon block here.
Oh, she's gonna do it. Yeah, she is.
Okay, so we're going to go 3 base. Hooray!
3 base.
Yep, go ahead and
So-
take that drone and put it at the 3rd, and pull two more drones. Well, actually, no, we're going to hold off on the drones since you've got... Oh, you supply blocked yourself, though. Oops.
Nope. I haven't spy blocked yet. Now I have.
Now you That's going to delay our queen, unfortunately. So we're taking a 3rd as a reactionary measure. Eventually, this is something you can do consistently. And you may want to go ahead and just put a drone down there. She'll probably cancel it if she doesn't, though. Oh, those needed to be Zerglings.
Oh, crap. Okay.
Yeah,
well,
those
now
need to
there's
be
Zerglings.
Zerglings. Now you don't have a means to kill that pylon.
Okay.
And you're also going to be vulnerable to a cannon rush if she spots a 3rd. Okay, you're good to go. So immediately you need Zerglings going to the 3rd, just in case she's cannon rushing. Also, your Overlord needs to be scouting her right now.
Yeah. like this one needs to be like flying over her base.
Yeah, every ZVP, you want that Overlord flying through the base. Okay, I just saw her probe, so send those Zerglings immediately up to your 3rd. I suspect you're being cannon rushed.
Okay. Oh, she did put. I think she probably put something back there.
Alright. You may even want to make a couple extra Zerglings. But we'll see what we see. Yeah, it looks like she's just scouting it.
Okay.
Alright, so we'll go ahead and put 1 Zergling at the Zelnaga, 1 Zergling outside of her base. High ground cannon, this is interesting. Make
High
sure
ground cannon.
Yeah, make sure you move that Overlord, you're about to lose it.
Oh, tits.
Alright, you've got some extra gas here, or minerals, so feel free to spam out a couple more queens.
Okay.
Because you're going to have a lot more minerals than you're used to having in this situation.
No.
Oh, this
run.
is great. She's going really heavy on cannons. Let's go ahead and put down a spine at your 3rd and a spine at your natural the moment your natural finishes.
Okay.
Since she's so mineral invested, because we see 2 cannons and already a 2nd zealot starting, we can infer that she is not going at least super fast Stargate. So go ahead and drop those spines. That's going to keep you nice and safe.
Natural
Also,
on 3rd, right?
Yep, 1 at natural, 1 at 3rd. Also, your rally point for your 3rd needs to be set, and no more rallying those drones individually. I noticed you doing that.
Okay.
That's using up valuable APMs.
PM is a resource, or so I've been told
It is.
by some people.
Actions are the most valuable resource. Keep
Should I
spamming
should I
those.
continue to get queens?
Yes. 2
Okay.
probes. You're ready to grab your gas. Go ahead and double gas and make 2 more spines at each base.
Okay.
I should say 1 at natural, 1 more at 3rd. The reason why is because we see 2 probes rather than just 1. This is indicative that she's making an extra probe in case 1 dies. She is definitely rushing you.
Okay.
Make a couple more queens. Make sure you have them all on the same control group. You're going to need to fight with them.
How many is a couple?
1,
2?
1 per base.
Okay.
Also drop your Roach Warren. Anytime you go fast 3rd, you're going to need to defend with that Roach Warren. Go ahead and suicide that Overlord that's near her main.
Which one? It's a couple.
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
We want to see what her warp timing is. And keep injecting, keep making drones. Because right now is our time when we want to be getting ahead on economy.
Oh, I should probably start actually mining gas.
That's
That's
good,
probably a good thing.
And you can go ahead and rally your main to your natural now.
Okay. Do I have enough queens yet?
Watch out for
5.
that cannon. You are scouting the cannon right now.
Oh, crap.
This does show us that she's chrono boosting Cybercore and Forge, so she definitely is going for upgrades. Also, those spines at your natural are a little too close to the natural. You can scoot them up towards the ramp. And keep spamming out drones for now. You're fine. Yeah, losing that Overlord hurt.
Yeah, well, can't win them all.
You're at 41 drones currently, so actually we'd rather, since you took a fast third, be at about 65 or so.
Wow,
And try
65.
try and get in the habit of holding down that D key. I still hear it mashing. And you want creep spread between your natural and third, optimally already up so that your queens can move between them. Okay, let's get a couple Zerglings out just to see what we're up against.
We get circling speed too.
Yeah, and you also have an idle drone.
Who? Where? There you are. I got 4 on this extractor too.
Oh, that's 14 Zerglings. Okay, well that's fine. That'll keep you a little safer.
Oh, I guess when you said Zerglings, I thought Zerglings.
Yeah, we're just scouting. Okay, we see a couple Zealots moving across the map. The Zerglings you currently have, along with a couple spines, should do the trick unless we see something for Warpin. So go ahead and get those Zerglings on a control group and start moving around with them. Idle Zerglings are going to be a waste of the resources you spent on them. 3 Zealots. So far, your spines can handle what we see. Continue running.
Should I?
Just run by the Zealots. We're scouting her third, so go to the vertical third. Oh, there's the remainder. Okay, go ahead and make some roaches.
How many is some?
6 to 8.
Okay, I think I mean, you can check my production. I don't know how many that was.
Yeah, you're good. Make sure you rally all your hatcheries now to your third, since that's where the aggression's going to be. Also get your queens up there as well. You're going to need to transfuse those spines.
Oh, crap.
And this is where that creep spread's really important. Okay, go. Transfuse. Try to anyways. Keep making roaches.
Okay. Shit. T is transfuse, right? No!
Nope.
Damn it.
Keep making roaches here. Your production's what's going to save you. Just try and transfuse when you can. It's not necessarily going to be something that you can always do. Looks like she ran by your spine, so go ahead and transfer your drones. Okay. Yep. You're going to be able to clean up here. Make more spines at your third. And make a new roach warren. She's going to snipe it.
Okay.
And drone. You got to replace what you lost as soon as possible.
Okay, let's see if I can. Is she pulling back here, or?
Yeah. I feel like the problem here again is you have yet to control group anything. You know, if you feel like you're having a hard time keeping up, it's because you're constantly having to manually select your units. Like, you've got idle roaches sitting at your pool for quite a while now, and it's going to die to a single zealot.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's
there they all go.
That's how impactful this is. It's just like the unit management that you have to work with is so almost non-existent because you don't have control groups.
Okay. Well, I can do like this. Probably
And we do
have
have
those drones running into their death.
We do have 3,000 minerals, so we need to start standardizing your macro hatcheries as well, because if those 3,000 minerals were units a while ago, you wouldn't have lost your third. Yeah, you need 3 macro hatcheries, not just 1.
Okay.
Yeah, remember that 1 per 1,000 minerals rule.
Oh, I made 4 instead.
That'll work. Reassign those rallies, and go ahead and get saturation back on your main again. Also, you want to make sure to get that gas mining too, so you can start spending on roaches again. And you'll need roach speed. That's one of those mandatory upgrades. You should be grabbing it the moment your layer finishes if you're committed to roaches. Because that's part of that mobility disadvantage you had as you were up against charge lots with no speed on your roaches. Don't worry about it. I think that's just more often than not we're seeing the lack of control groups, the weakness in that really getting exposed heavily.
Yeah.
Go and pull those back.
Oh, she's got Dark Templars.
It looks like it. So that's going to probably be game. You can panic out of some Overseers, but
Yeah,
that's
I
a
don't think I
lot
have
of
enough.
blur.
Yeah, I've got nothing.
I'd say there's at least 5, probably closer to 10 or 15 Dark Templar in there.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was one of your first times holding fast third, so I'm not too terribly worried about how that played out. I just really think that control group needs to be a priority. So this next game, I'm going to be so obnoxious reminding you about control groups, because it needs to be something that, well, you initially decided when you spawn your units, right? Do you still want to stick with that?
Mm-hmm. I do something because I have the whole army key is still there, but I have to manually click on it. Can't I click on it and then put that as a control group?
No.
Damn it.
Because that still teaches you some bad control grouping habits. Because later on, when you need multiple control groups, you're going to still be putting your infestors on your one control group, and then you'll still be attack moving them into the opponent's army.
I see.
So that's the thing, is right now that sounds like a great solution to the problem, but a month from now, that's going to have developed a new bad habit that you'll have to overcome to get into Masters. So we don't want to throw you for a loop just for something that's convenient in the short term.
Okay. All right. So again.
Yes, and there's a couple things that we need to make as a rule. When your pool finishes, you must be able to make a queen and at least 2 zerglings.
Okay.
For any build to be viable. So keep that in mind. In this case, you were heavily delayed by the fact that there was 2 drones rather than 4 zerglings for those 2 larvae.
Okay.
And you may still have wanted to take the fast third, but that makes such a huge difference.
So same sort of style. 15 pool.
You got it.
15 hatch.
Mm-hmm.
Then freestyle.
Oh, rally that hatchery.
Oh, why is it not rallied at the beginning? Right, she just does whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
And make sure you're holding down the key rather than mashing.
I just have I like this like nervous twitch. It's like I just really want to mash them.
Well, and
I
it's
hold it
actually, it ends up distracting you from other more important things too.
Okay.
Like you'll be mashing. One consistent thing with players when I hear them mashing is they're oftentimes mashing the key while they're supply blocked. And they're mashing the R key trying to make roaches, and they're like, why won't Overlord, or why won't roaches spawn? Because they're so busy mashing the key, they never looked at their supply.
I see. Oops. Now it's trying to build roaches for some reason. It's like this stimulus response. It's like roaches hit R.
Oh, that is a phenomenal rush. 1 minute 45 second 7 roach rush. Auto win.
Pretty much. All right. 15 pool. There it goes. Another drone.
Alright. Let's take 2 drones this time. We're going to metagame since she pylon blocked you last time.
Okay. Take 2 of them down there.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. I probably shouldn't have built an overlord. That was a bad idea.
That's fine. Alright, pull them off, attack that pylon. Actually, I don't know if that's in blocking range. Give it a try. It's really close. She might
Just
not be able
barely.
to block. Okay. Please don't cybercore block.
Please don't cybercore block.
Yeah, she's got a cybercore block. Okay, make zerglings, make a third. She let it finish. I was thinking she was going to go ahead and drop a cybercore. It's a really popular move. You then can block them for so long because cybercore has a ton of hit points.
No, she's falling back. Okay. So, Zerglings.
Yep.
Queen.
And your Overlord needs to be scouting right now, because for all you know, she's 4-gating.
Okay.
That Overlord needs to always be rallied right to their main.
Okay. This guy. I don't know who's over
Zerglings
here.
need to be rallied to the pylon. You can rally them the moment you spawn them.
Okay.
And they're not control grouped.
I'll make 4 my army control group.
Yeah, that's one you want to be consistent. That drone should go ahead and head back. We've confirmed there's no cannon rush. We actually have also confirmed there's a cyber core already rather than a forge. So we know for certain there's no cannon rush. That's a second forge. You double check that. You'll want to click on that building to make sure it's a gateway. I suspect it's a gateway.
Which one? Oh, this one back here?
Yep.
Crap, missed it. That's probably...
The pylon, and let's check that building. That's
gateway.
a gateway. Okay, so we're at 2 gates thus far. I would go ahead and leave with that Overlord. We're going to double back to make sure there's no 4 base. 4 gate, I'm sorry. 4 base, yes. 4 base at 5 minutes. So yeah, just get to a place where stalkers can't reach you.
Okay.
Alright. Go ahead and grab, well actually, yeah, let's grab a gas in this situation. And go ahead and get a Zergling at the Zelnaga. You can have all your Zerglings at that one Zelnaga for now, as long as just some scouting is occurring with them. We may even want to scoot up to the natural to confirm expand. And for now, just keep droning. Okay, the sentry tells us a lot. This probably is not a 4-gate.
Okay.
If it is, it's going to be sentry-based, which spine crawlers hold really well. Go ahead and take one of those Zerglings and let's get to the natural. We want to see if she's going to expand.
One's already going there, so...
Excellent. And go ahead and transfer some drones to your natural.
Should, I got this base done. Queen. Another queen. Lots of queens.
And go ahead and get a Zergling in her natural. If she hasn't expanded, we're going to put up 2 spines at your main, 2 spines at your natural, 2 spines at your third. No expansion. Yep, 2 spines at the nat, 2 spines at the third. As forward as possible, because we don't want to run by. Nope, that's not... Yeah, there you go.
Crap.
That's
okay,
fine.
where should I put these ones?
Just hugging the hatchery.
Okay.
Okay, and just a few drones to replace what we lost, and then going to make lots of Zerglings and start metabolic boost.
Oops, that was not... That's drones. Okay, also...
Let's Overlord Scout. Oh, never mind, we don't need to. I see red on the minimap. We want to see what that is.
Where?
On the minimap, there you go.
Oh, those are sentries and stalker. Or
So,
zealots.
spam Zerglings. Tons and tons of Zerglings. Oh, that supply block is going to hurt you. Oh, good. Never mind. So, yeah, just keep clean with your injections, and we should be miles ahead because I'm seeing mostly sentries here. We just got to hold for a little bit. Optimally, these spines need to be a little further up because she can force field your ramp. But I was going to say you don't want to do that yet. Okay.
Oh, well.
Move them up. Yep. She's actually going to try and block you out of your third. Reposition your third's rally point. You're right now rallying into units. Also,
okay.
Control group your Zerglings as you spawn them. You're still not control grouping them. And hold down the Z button. Don't mash it.
Okay.
Sorry, I know I'm probably sounding really annoying right now, but this
No,
is what
it's
it
okay.
takes.
I mean, it needs to happen, so don't worry about it.
Good
There we go.
transfuse.
Transfuse.
Okay, she's going to run out of energy. She can only keep this up for so long with three force fields. This is kind of a cute play, but this has a clock, and when that clock expires, go, 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 kill everything. Kill it all! Just attack move. Attack move, attack move. And now we watch things die. Okay, keep injecting. Drone, 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 drone. So many drones. Ah. Okay, grab all your Zerglings, put them all on a control group. We're going to go ahead and counter.
Counter.
You've got more at your third that we're not control grouped. There we go. A-move that natural, and continue droning. Start your layer, if you haven't already. This is a phenomenal time to go reactionary mutas. Grab all 6 gases. Yep. All 6 gases. We are going to go such crazy mutas right now.
Mutas everywhere?
Mutas everywhere. Excellent. Nope, keep attacking into this. You might even want to run by. You've got a window here you can run by. Oh, now she blocked it. Go, go, go. Force fields are about to expire. Okay, run by. Get that surround.
Into
A move, A move.
Base?
No, A move, A move.
Oh, A move.
Yeah, you had an easy kill on those. There you go.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah, whenever you get a surround on a sentries. Okay, kill that Nexus. Actually, you might just want to kill the probes.
Okay.
Leave it on a move, yeah. Phenomenal.
Yay!
That is
Victory.
terrible damage.
That is
Okay.
terrible damage. Oh, shit.
Saturate those gases, and then we're going to switch right back to full Zergling production again. Start your
Why,
Spire.
Does he
Once
get a
soon as
counter?
Warrior finishes. I don't think she's capable of countering.
Okay.
But what we're doing now is we're maintaining tempo. Set your rally points to her natural, and just mash Zerglings, inject, spawn Zerglings, inject, spawn Zerglings, wash, rinse, and repeat, because we have such a huge economy advantage right now. Well, actually we don't. We're only at 38 drones on 3 bases. But nevertheless, we're doing a ton of damage here, so I'm not too terribly worried about that. So I win drones, because this is not healthy enough to support 3-base muta yet.
Okay.
We need to be at 50 to 60 drones. And I'm noticing your overlords like to spawn in packs of 8 to 10. So just try and make that a little more incremental.
Yeah.
But, I mean, at this point, honestly, this muta switch is going to just straight up win the game. I wouldn't attack up that ramp. She could still hit a good force field and win the game. Or I should say stabilize. So we'll just hang tight and go ahead and get that saturation up at the 3rd. Also, we're going to make a couple blind spores, just 1 per base, just because we want to play it safe. There's always the chance she's going DTs. And actually, you've got something in your main.
Yes, I've got
Spore, spore, spore. Tons of spores.
BA everywhere. BA.
There you go. And mash drones this entire time, or I should say hold down the D key. We got to
Give me
recoup our losses.
conflicted messages, man.
Sorry. I'm a bad coach. Go ahead and hit that queen group. We want to get those queens up there, see if we can save that lair. We'd rather her be shooting at our queens than shooting at that lair.
Oops. I built Overseer instead.
Pull back to the spore. And you may even want to uproot one of your spores.
Transfuse. No! No!
Transfuse.
No, I hit. No!
Uh-oh, now we're lagging.
My StarCraft just crashed.
Seriously?
Yes.
I'm going to give you that win. You had 14 mutas on the way. Well, 1,400 gas. You would have hit mutas.
Okay, I'm shutting down Skype. Fuck. Because what happened was I clicked in the bottom corner, and then at the same time, like a Skype and a thing, like popped up, and that caused my game to minimize. And when I tried to re-maximize, I got a big FU, and it was like, that's not gonna happen.
Okay, we're going to give you that win. Because
Okay,
the only thing we can probably improve there is just making sure your droning's a little cleaner. Oh. Oh, we can regame! Oh, that is so cool!
Yeah,
Hello.
so then I accidentally closed down Skype. It was like, oh, Skype screwed me over. I better close it down. And then I forgot I was talking to you on Skype. So
Congratulations, you just broke the
it's
internet.
been like a complete disaster. So, okay.
So I do have good news. I forgot we're on Heart of the Swarm. Let's pick up from the replay, because I think you need that win. I think you actually need to see your mutas trounce that base.
Okay.
So that we can say we got a win out of this. Did that crash your recording too?
Yep.
Ah.
Okay. Invite to party. Invite to party.
We're already partied, actually, on my screen anyways.
Then one of you guys invite me to the party.
It says you're in the party.
What's going on? It's like I'm both simultaneously in the party and not in the party.
Are we in the Matrix now?
It's like Schrodinger's cat, you know?
Yeah. Well,
I just want to be in the party, man. Okay, by the way, I'm recording now because I thought that was a good lead.
Schrodinger's cat. The party is simultaneously dead and alive.
Exactly. So what happened was that StarCraft decided to crash at about the most inopportune moment imaginable. And along with that, crashed my recording, you know, just as I was in a very comfortable position to actually maybe win a game. And I was like, gonna win. And then the universe was like, not today. And this crashed my StarCraft. And then I died inside.
Exactly.
So, what the hell happens now?
Okay, so go ahead and invite us back to a party. I went ahead and just canceled the party because apparently that one was not going to happen.
Okay, well...
And we're going to watch replay as a party, and then we're going to resume from replay.
She says she's still in the party yet. Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Success?
Not yet. There we go.
Okay.
Okay, so... broke the universe.
You gonna take that? She's insulting your computer. Yeah, I have all Skype notifications disabled. It's so annoying. Especially when someone invites me to a call and I'm in the middle of a game. It's like, really? You're not even going to message me first?
Yeah. I gotta. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna watch this one with others.
Yeah, just so you know, your mic is going all robot on me too.
My mic is going robot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, jeez.
It sounds like one of those connection issues where it gets all robot periodically.
Okay, it was like, there better not be something wrong with this mic. This mic cost you $150.
No, I don't think it's a mic issue. I think it's connection.
Okay.
As long as it's on my end, it's probably fine.
Okay.
So we'll probably fast forward right to the point you said transfuse.
Yeah.
Which was when your hatch was at like 30% earlier.
Okay. Replay. Okay. Watch. Wait. Okay. How do we? Yeah, we're gonna watch.
And then we're just gonna 8-speed it all the way to the end, or right before the end.
right before transfuse.
Yes, right before you said transfuse. We'll see that point. Should even be able to quote it. Like, oh god, transfuse. Oh.
Disaster.
No, that was good because I would say that was at least 3-gate. I'm not entirely sure. Actually, I guess we can kind of cheat and find out. So let's go ahead and just 8-speed and see what her build was.
I'm not gonna look at her, what she has.
Well, it's not gonna spoil anything for you. Oh, you're a gentleman. I see. At this point, it's not really gonna spoil anything because the aggression's already over.
Yeah.
But I suppose it does tell you what your mutas are about to kill.
Yeah.
What you're about to trounce convincingly.
Yes. The force field is cute. I didn't hear what you guys said.
Basically, I said she could have taken everything to the 3rd for guaranteed damage. Including the sentries.
I see.
Very sneaky, that pylon positioning. But given
Where?
that we had had a probe get out, I guess we shouldn't be too surprised. Yeah, she was actually very high on gateway count.
She ran away. No, my drones. Wait, did she have a pylon in my base?
No, it was at your fourth, at the vertical fourth.
Yeah.
Yeah, this isn't the right replay.
Oh, it's not? Oh, this is the one where I got rolled.
Yeah.
Crap. Okay. Well, fail on my part.
You're doing it wrong.
God, I just can't seem to succeed. Oh man, can't even choose the right replay.
You can't even win at replay viewing.
That, I mean, because the other one is
You did play the most.
Is you. I don't have that replay. It doesn't exist for me.
Okay, I'll host.
Okay.
Because I have it.
Make you the party leader.
Mhm.
Promote the leader.
Wow, it actually, you managed to crash it to the point it couldn't save the replay.
Yeah, that's brutal. Oh my god.
Yeah, after all, I was like, this is working out a lot better than what she did previously. Wow.
That was goofy. Oh god.
On the upside, I think you'll have a good practice partner for a while, for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
She's a good challenge for you. And she's throwing a wide variety of things at you, which is good. I was afraid some Protoss players, they become very one-trick pony. And once you learn how to counter it...
Victory.
Yeah. Once you learn how to counter it, then it's like, okay, well, they're not really a good practice partner any longer. But she can probably be your practice partner well into Masters. Because she's done something different every game. This is the one. Because your drone was like, I'll get you! Oh. He got away.
Oh wait, I should probably not. There you go. Go with this. Ah! Stop it. There we go.
You know, one thing that I feel may help you, actually,
Yeah?
is and I think this is where we'll close. After this, we're going to do a macro exercise that I feel like is going to really pay off for you, because there's a lot of times that it's just like your larvae are sitting there for just 20 seconds, and compounded over each spawn, that's a lot of missing drones.
Yeah.
This is something I typically do for bronze to silver players, but I think it'll still pay off really well for you.
Okay. Here goes an overlord board across the map.
Okay, so that's about the point. Actually, just a few moments ago, you were screaming transfuse.
Where? Oh no!
It's so painful to see all your buildings explode. Okay.
Yeah.
That's about as good as any, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Stalinator and KTcraft.
We should put make another. What do you mean? What? Yes. I think she's desperately confused. Dustin Ranners. Isn't he around? Oh my god. That's the most amazing thing I've heard all day. Okay. He's...
Okay.
Go.
She'll
Okay.
be completely lost. I don't think she's aware of this feature.
I'm gonna put down another...
Go, queens to the lair.
Transfuse!
You have no excuse this time. Okay,
Yes.
there we go.
Transfused!
I think we have the element of surprise here. She was not expecting to actually control this, so this is good. That's in your advantage. Alright, so now your focus should be injecting and making mutas.
Here they come.
Oh yeah. It's a lot of mutas.
Party on, Wayne.
Party on, Garth.
Yes, finally. I've been doing that a lot. People are like, what's that? I've never heard that before. I'm like, how have you not seen Wayne's World? How have you not seen that movie?
It's this horrible phenomenon. It seems to be the same group that's never played on an Atari 2600.
No. I have played an Atari 2600, but not like during its actual time, like as a retro experience.
Oh, yeah, me neither, actually. One of my friends had an Atari 2600, and this was well after the Super Nintendo came out, but we still played it because it was awesome. I mean,
Yeah.
it was just undeniably cool.
Here they come.
The Overlords are a distraction. They're deliberate. You meant to do that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. And go,
That
go, go.
was- that
Attack
was
move
skill.
Zerglings, attack move Mutas.
Attack move, everybody. Everybody, attack move.
Okay, we're actually seeing an air switch here, so let's go ahead and, or I shouldn't say switch, but a Phoenix switch. Let's drop our Hydrodon. We're going to go and do exactly what you saw me do the other game.
Okay. Which is
Hydra
win.
Speedling.
Okay. BV. No. VH. Damn it. Why do I have trouble with that? No, my. What
And-
the hell am I doing with these freaking overloads?
And
Oh
we
my
need
God.
spores at your third, because those Phoenix are about to go on the offensive here. You also can go ahead and continue making Mutas until your Hydrodon's done, since you do have a huge economy advantage. Lastly, you did make 2 Spires, so you might as well go double upgrades, because otherwise we're going to have to...
Well, I was
admit
worried
was a
that
mistake.
spire at the base was going to fall.
Oh, okay, well that's good thinking then, never mind.
Yeah.
Drone count's looking pretty healthy. Given that our opponent is just finally establishing their natural, we're going to go ahead and go 3 base all in here.
3 base all in. I like the sound of it. It sounds kind of badass.
It does. Sounds like something a professional player would say. Yeah, he was down on economy, so I went 3 base all in. No big deal. Something
Yeah,
Idra
sounds a little douchey, but
Yeah, well, it's something Idra would nonchalantly say in an interview. He's like, "Oh yeah, I recognized my opponent was really bad, so I just went 3 base all in."
yeah,
That's what he does.
he makes fun of people.
Oh, he just every interview he calls his opponent bad. Like, "Oh man, I did that because he was bad."
Why am I not having enough overlords?
You might want to get Overlord speed if you're going to keep throwing them at his base. At least they'll reach their destination quicker.
Jeez. I better not lose. If I lose this, I'm going to kill myself.
Well, if you lose this,
I swear to God.
You did give away about 27 to 31 Overlords, I'm guesstimating. So, but no, I don't suspect you'll be losing this. Alright, get those Mutas and Hydras down there. Hydras on a control group, Mutas on a control group.
I've only got 3 Hydras or whatever.
You've got like
4.
5. Yeah, if you just remember to control group them when you spawn, you should have all your units on one control group right now.
Yeah.
I'm not remotely concerned with you using multiple control groups. I just want to see him in a control group at all. So, yeah, she's going to be able to lift up all the Hydras because the Mutas aren't escorting. If they were in a control group, that would
Where
be
are
the
my
case.
mutas?
They're up at your third.
There they are.
See, it could just be a matter of pressing your control group and attack moving, but...
Yeah, I got it, buddy.
Okay. Now I'm going to start pressing your control groups to see what's missing. Okay. Zerglings and Hydras need to be added as well.
Okay. All in one control group.
All on one control group for the rest of this game.
Okay.
You've been banned from using anything else.
Okay. All in one control group.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, we're all in one control group. All in one big happy family.
There we go. Okay.
I'm
And
gonna grab
once
a
you're...
4th because I'm awesome.
Do it live. Okay, once your Hydra speed finishes, we're going to go ahead and do that 3 base all in that we're not taking a 4th with.
No. Leave them alone. Leave them alone.
And go ahead and grab double evolution chambers and also transfer drones from your main to your 4th.
Okay.
Might as well be distance mining since that last patch is about done anyways. And keep producing. You have 5 larvae, so just keep injecting, keep spending, and 1 macro hatch because you're over 1,000 minerals.
Okay, macro hatch. Gotta go.
Alright. You produced 6 more Hydras, but it doesn't look like they were added to the control group, so make sure you add them
now
when
they
they
are.
spawn. Excellent.
Well, some of them are. Not all of them, maybe.
Okay, the new ones are ready. You've got a little Overlord powwow hanging out over your rally point, too.
Well, they're trying to defend against the fucking Phoenixes.
Maybe if we're all hanging out here, they won't know which one to shoot at?
Well, they're hanging out above a spore colony or whatever.
I guess that is a safe place to be.
Come on.
All
Come on.
right, keep making Hydras. Make sure as you're microing, you make more units.
No, my poor.
And
Hydra
go ahead
are-
and make a couple drones at your 4th as well. Just right back behind that mineral line. And actually,
damn it.
your Hydra speed is done. So
Okay.
let's go ahead and take everything and first attack move to the Zelnaga Tower.
Yep.
And all the while, keep injecting and spending. Just inject, spend, control group. Inject, spend, control group. Just get into that pattern. No micro will be required for this at all.
Gonna do it live. Fuck.
Do it live.
Still.
Love that video.
Yeah. Oh, I've got both. I've got both upgrades on the way. Okay, here they come.
Go, go, go.
Go team.
Might want to let them get back together. Okay, go ahead. Attack
Die.
moves that natural. Oh, look at that zealot. Oh, there's the panic force fields. Alright, go ahead and set your rally points for all of your hatcheries to right outside of her natural.
Okay.
And attack move up that ramp again. Just keep pestering that ramp, forcing more force fields. Oh, Zerglings. Okay, go, go, go.
Eventually.
This is
Eventually,
silly.
she'll run out of energy, right?
She will. It's very hard to keep 3 force fields going. Oh, there's more. And you just want to keep injecting because eventually you're going to need to go ahead and remax if you lose anything here. And go ahead and give it another poke. She's got to be running low here. Yep. Okay, we see a Colossus switch here, so go ahead and start mixing in some Corruptors. Oh, there we go. It's go time. Just attack move, no focus fire.
Okay. I like it's just about over.
It is. That is a lot of Hydras. Hooray! We win!
Oh no. She might have something else in store. She's sneaky.
Okay, so keep spamming out those Corruptors since we've seen a Colossus transition. Also drop a Roach Horn when you have the chance. Excellent! I just saw you're spawning there. It looks like you spawned by holding down the key.
Yes, I did.
Congratulations.
Oh, I forgot to put them in a control group, though.
Okay, well at least you got half of the equation that time. Now, attacking up a ramp with Hydras against Colossus. This is just always so bloody. Go ahead and do it.
Really? Sounds like it's a terrible idea, actually.
Oh, it's an absolutely terrible idea, but when your opponent is stuck on one base
it's
and
like,
they're...
you know, kind of Soviet-style tactics at this point. Just, if there's a problem, throw men at it.
Yes.
Here we come.
Attack move, attack move.
There's no
Attack
way.
move.
There's no way we could do it. Oh, it's a
Okay.
slaughterhouse.
Okay, I'm going to now ban you from the move command. Only attack move.
Okay.
Because every time you move command,
Look,
you end up
more Hydras.
going face first into Zealots. Alright,
Okay.
so just attack move to the very back of her base, where her nexus should be.
Where her nexus should be?
Yep.
What do you mean?
So,
attack. Just
attack
hit A.
move. Yep, A and then go. Yep.
That-
That's fine, that's fine. Just let it happen.
They're just gonna get slaughtered. They're gonna get killed.
This is better. This is better than the move commands you've been doing. Believe it or not, because you can just keep making stuff.
I just lost like all the Hydras. This is a terrible idea. I refuse.
Okay, fine. I give you permission to back away if the ramp is force fielded. Fair enough. Okay, so you're actually running low on gas, so you may want to start dumping into minerals. And this is kind of just a silly point in the game. You may even want to go ahead and check to make sure there's no hidden bases anywhere.
Yeah.
I would just send one Zergling around. Ooh, might want to pull back that rally point a little bit.
Oh, run away. Run
And
away.
remember to keep adding those eggs.
Oh, shit. She's got a observer. Leave him alone. Yeah, now they'll hang out with us.
But yeah, I should say when there's no force field on the ramp, just attack move. If there's a force field on the ramp, okay, fair enough, you can pull back. So let's attack move again. If there's a force field, then we'll pull back. But the Corruptors should do the business now.
They should be able to help us out here.
Yeah, they're not too bothered by force fields. So
This is true.
all right, there goes the Colossi. She says she's mined out, but it could be trickery.
Yeah. Don't trust her.
No.
Go. Yay.
Hooray!
Oh, man. That's,
Well, she made you work for it, but you got the win.
yeah, she certainly did. She thinks I'm going to leave before her.
Yeah.
Not this time.
This is the standard fake GG into pro ball in. Okay, I said GG. Their guard's down. Attack move, probs, go! All right. So, that's good. We got a win out of it. So,
Yay.
that is satisfying.
Yeah. Oh, man. Whew. This is harder than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, that's when you were saying Gold to Masters in no time, I was like, 1 month? Because, yeah, you're starting to hit that first plateau.
Yeah. Well, I hear you. I know not to get discouraged.
No, don't at all.
Yeah.
This is a learning process that some people take 2 years to go through.
Oh, well, I'm not going to take 2 years. I refuse. I'm better than that. I'm better than those people.
Okay, so I think you're in a good place here. I think you're going to, based on the matches I've seen when I've stocked your match history, I think you're going to be able to maintain top 8 platinum for a little while. You're not going to promote. Are you hitting diamonds yet on the ladder?
No.
Okay. So yeah, I don't think you're anywhere near promoting, but as long as you stabilize in top 8 platinum, I would say that's a great place to be for now, while you get this hammered out with her. Because just by virtue of practicing with a diamond level player, it's similar to our games we played initially. It's going to force your game to up by nature.
Yeah.
I was thinking we could do some versus AI drills, but that actually took a little longer to play out than I planned on because we watched the wrong replay. And then she force fielded her ramp for 10 minutes straight, and you lost 20 overlords. So, so let's go ahead and hold off on that one until the next lesson. But I think this was good. We saw a lot of things that can be corrected. Overall, one thing that was kind of mentioned was that we needed to do, or that I needed to do a little more kind of what should you take out of this, which I think is good. So,
yeah.
Obviously, the build order changes we made, those need to stick, and those I think you're fine with build order changes. You seem to retain them pretty well.
Yeah. Like again, it's like I don't have emotional attachments to my build orders, so.
Yeah, and it seems like if I mention something, it sinks in the next game. So that's good. That's kind of the easier thing to change.
Yeah.
Now the harder thing to change is this control grouping, and the button mashing. I think we'll fix that. It's not Street Fighter or Marvel vs. Capcom. You can go ahead and just press a key and hold it down. But this is something where, again, I mean, I say it as a joke, but I have known people who do this. If you need a post-it note on the side of your monitor, by all means do it.
Yeah, I might do that.
But just one post-it note that says control group all legs when making units, and another control group that says don't mash your buttons. You know, and it's kind of silly sounding, but if you read that, you know, twice a game, that's going to help reinforce that so that it sticks.
Okay.
Because I think we're breaking some kind of long-standing habits that have probably been there since even before StarCraft with other RTS games.
Before StarCraft existed.
Yes. Well, I should say before StarCraft 2, because StarCraft has been around since the beginning of time. But
Pretty much.
yeah. Okay, so I think we're all set for today.
All right. Sounds good to me. Well, in that case, I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed another session of watching me actually win one, which was nice, after consistently losing everything. So that was heavy. That made me feel good, even though the universe like crashed just as I was about to win an actual game. But we got some kind of small compensation out of it. Anyway, so we'll be back again. I really want to hammer out my own practices before I start doing like my own ladder streaming or whatever you want to call it, where I do some highlights of ladder games or whatever you want to say. So until I get that down, I don't think I'm going to do any type of other videos for this series. But one of these days, it will happen. And if there's anything any thoughts you want to finish off with, now's your chance.
I want to thank everyone for watching us and watching Stalinator do terrible, terrible damage.
Okay. All right. You guys have a good one.
All right.